Thank you very much, Chair. And we were all here the last few days, so we all know how very, very difficult it was. And yet we do feel that the result of today is actually exceptionally important. We are living in a time of truly challenging geopolitics, and we should simply not have the illusion that it will soon get better. So sealing a deal truly is exceptional. Last year I said that COP29 was the beginning of the end of fossil fuels. And what I would like to add now is that, in my view, COP29 will be remembered as the start of a new era for climate finance. And the European Union and its member states will continue to play a leading role. And we have worked hard with all of you to ensure that there is significantly more money on the table. We're tripling the 100 billion goal, and we feel it is ambitious, it is needed, it is realistic, and it is achievable. And we are confident that this will be a tale of delivery. And we've worked hard to support, in particular, those who are the most vulnerable. Access to finance will improve. We have agreed to further boost adaptation finance. And that is an area where public money is really, truly the driving force. Chair, it is also a matter of fairness and of importance to us that all those with the ability to do so should contribute. And therefore, it is good, given the size of the problem, that we enlarge the contributor base on a voluntary basis. And we're also seeing a historic expansion of the very important role of multilateral development banks in supporting this transition. This simply will bring much, much more private money on the table, and that is what we need. And with these funds, and with this structure, we are confident we will reach the 1.3 trillion objective. Ladies and gentlemen, another topic that was on our minds this week is reducing emissions. It was not the focus of this COP, but we wanted more, because the world needs more of it. And even though the UAE consensus was attacked, we did move forward, even though it was just a bit. We did manage to safeguard Dubai and take some steps forward. It is less than what we have liked, but it is better than we feared. So we're unhappy to lose a year. We're happy not to lose this fight. And it is not over. We are looking forward to redoubling our efforts until COP30. And we all need to come to Berlin with ambitious new nationally determined contributions. Ladies and gentlemen, may I also say that we did deliver on Article 6, and that is a leap forward as well. We have witnessed the historical conclusion of the rulebook for carbon markets. We now have standards with a UN stamp of approval on it. And this will drive investment, raise ambition, and bring transparency and higher standards. Dear friends, this COP delivered on climate finance, on a goal and an increased donor base. It also delivered on creating trusted rules for international carbon markets. And surely we would have wanted more on mitigation and stronger language throughout the text on gender and human rights. And I'll come to that in a sec. But I have seen a very complex yet truly impressive week of diplomacy, of rising to the occasion, of exchanging with partners across the globe, not only to those with whom we agree, but particularly also to those with whom we do not yet agree, of strengthening our multilateral processes. And indeed, negotiations, conversations like these are always difficult. But I do trust that we can deliver again next year for everyone in all parts of the world. So, dear Chair, let me finally say that we were trying to indicate our desire to speak on human rights earlier and on gender. And we would like you to know, we would like all of the audience to know, that we lend our voice in the strongest possible way to all those who have earlier spoken in the defense and further enhancement of both gender equality and human rights. It needs to be mainstreamed, and we need to have it across the agenda and everywhere in the document. Chair, I thank you also for all of your efforts.
Thank you for your statement.